And we are live. Greetings, body jugglers. Satek Ananda here and Shara Chalkin from the Body Juggling Zendo in Dallas, Texas. And we are here with Nancy. What's up, Nancy?
Hey, hi there.
All right, so we were supposed to do more of your tandem work and improvisation tonight, but Angie's sick, right?
She is. She's got a little bug.
Little bug. Oh well, I hope she's okay, and send her my love. And so I asked you, what did you want to focus on, and you said styling, and then like right before I put my computer down, you wrote or whatever.
Yes.
So what? Tell me about whatever.
I'm open. I mean, I always want to improve my form so that it really looks nice. But you know, learning something new is always really great.
Right, and that's
I'm
what I love.
learning new stuff.
Yeah, I told you she loves it, man. That's what I love about you is your openness, and what I was wanting to take you through when I realized Angie wasn't available is the type of bodyweight training calisthenics I've been doing with Melissa. Are you familiar with Melissa's body juggling hangouts?
I think I did. Did you just do one with her, Shara?
No, I've got, if you're seeing my post, that's my mom. We're teaching her the sculpt and burn teacher training.
Okay.
Yeah. So Melissa is one of my newer clients, and she has done 20 sessions in 4 weeks.
She's the one with the little short hair ball.
Short blonde hair.
Yeah.
Short blonde hair. She's done, what did you ask me?
It's been longer.
No. She's done 20 sessions in 4 weeks, which is an average of 5 per week. She did 6 sessions a week her first 2 weeks, and then she's done 3 to 4 since then. And she came with a very specific goal, and that was losing flubber, as she calls it, right? She's not a heavy girl. She's not a big girl, but she had flubber, roll-a-dough. You know, you can like see the horizontal line.
I call it my third breast.
Right, third breast. That's
I've never heard that one before.
That is a visual. Thank you. That is awesome. I will be dreaming about that tonight. She calls it flubber, and she was coming to get rid of her flubber so she could look good in a bikini. And so I had a conversation with her the same way I do with everyone that I train, like what's your actual goal? What's most important to you? And losing flubber was more important to her than looking pretty on a ball and doing, ballet movements. And so she is the first paid body juggling bar client that hasn't really had any concern about the ball or the bar. She just wanted to lose weight, and she knew this would be fun, and that would keep her doing it, right?
Yes.
And so I've been training her differently than I've trained anybody else that's trained on the bar. I've been focusing on body weight exercises, body weight training, and we have used the ball a good bit, maybe a quarter to half of each session will be with the ball and the bar. But it's not about the ball and the bar. It's about working the whole body. It's about getting all the major movers, activating them. It's about feeling all the same principles of balance, power, and flow, but through specific, calisthenic exercises that aren't about, oh, look at how pretty I am or whatever, but they're about, like shape, sculpting the body. Yes. And she's had great results. She's been taking pictures, I think, every week, so we'll have a before and after, process, and it's really awesome. Like, she can see in between her legs now.
She got rid of the inner gap, and she says she's got a waist curve now.
Yeah, and you can see it, that curve on the inside there.
Nice.
So, and then I think it was yesterday or the day before, I did an entire 1 hour, what was supposed to be a circuit training session with her, but I never repeated one exercise, and we went for a whole hour. and she got burned inside and out.
I bet.
It was all kinds of stuff. So that is what I wanted to do with you tonight, Nancy, especially because Shar was going to hang around to do her own burn while I was training you. So she wanted to be working out anyway, and this way you guys can both experience what Melissa has been doing.
We can die together.
So does that sound good to you?
That sounds great. Yeah.
Awesome. So this is going to be totally different than any of the normal kind of stuff that you're working with. You're going to be doing shit like push-ups and sit-ups, you know. But I want you to approach them with the exact same kinesthetic awareness, right? So don't think of them just as doing push-ups and, oh, I hate push-ups. Think of them as, where is the center of my body right now, and how do I control it from here to there, and how do I control it easier and more effortless? Does that make sense?
Yes, the concept of push-ups and effortless.
And he does a different kind of push-up.
Well, it depends. We're doing real push-ups too. You know, we got vert push-ups. We got, you what?
I don't like them. They hurt.
Well, no women like push-ups, and no women like sit-ups either. Women hate sit-ups. They hate sit-ups and they hate push-ups. But yeah, so it doesn't. The whole point of a workout is not, what do you like?
Yeah, it is.
What do you like to do? Okay.
Or looking at the ceiling.
Say that again.
I like laying on the floor, looking at the ceiling.
Right. Raising the ice cream scoop up to my face. Right? No. Okay. So tilt your camera more towards the bar and down a little bit. Up a little bit. Up a little bit. Perfect.
Okay.
All right. Let's hit it.
I'll watch. You just know. So,
Say what?
I said I'll watch.
Oh, right. So this is where I mean you're going to have to switch, because you need to switch to me when I'm demonstrating the exercise, and then switch back. Okay. All right, so we're going to start with circle up push-ups, and what we're doing is we're starting with, we're far enough away from the bar that we can't touch it, so that we have to then lean into it. Here, boom. So we got a good lean into the bar, and then we're going to do push-ups, but not straight in and straight out. We're going to do a circle. So we're going to come over to the right, come over to the left, up, left, across to the right.
Just going straight to
up. Boom. Come, give me a break. You're practically standing up. Give me a break, man. Is this warrior training or a sewing circle? Like, what are we doing here? Okay, so stand up straight, Nancy. Stand up straight. Okay, now reach out for the bar. Reach out for the bar and lean into it. Okay, now scoot your feet back a little bit more. Yep. Good. Now go down a circle to the right first. Go to the right. Yep. And come down towards the bar all the way across. All the way across. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And then back up to the top. Big circle. Push back up to the top. Yep. Now do a circle the other way. Yep. Good. Boom. Now let that movement be as Tai Chi as possible. Don't psych yourself out and start going, I'm doing push-ups, this is hard. Like Tai Chi it. Breathe. Shara's way leaning into hers and she's up on the balls of her toes.
Is that okay?
Yes, you're making it harder for yourself, but that's awesome. Your feet are far back and you're up on the balls of your toes. Yep. So this movement is not a heavy, I'm lifting weights, I can only do 10 reps kind of movement. This is a soft, gentle Tai Chi kind of movement, and we do it as many reps as you can. You start and you go all the way across as 1, you come back, and that's 2. Back, and that's 3. Back, and that's 4. And
was I supposed to count? Because me and counting.
yeah, I know you in counting, and no, you don't need to count, but you need to do it until you really feel a good burn. And by that, I don't mean you're killing yourself and you're not going to be able to, lift something tomorrow, but I mean making sure that you're really feeling which muscles you're working and they're really tired before you stop. So Shara did 30.
She's faster than me.
Hey.
That's okay. It's not a race. It's not a race. Good. Using the breath. Remembering that you can make the softness of Tai Chi, the fluidity of Tai Chi, a part of any movement. Even something as rigid as a push-up can be done with Tai Chi. And when I started using Tai Chi in my push-ups, I went from 30 max to 80 in literally like a few weeks. Are you feeling it?
Oh, yeah.
Where?
Well, when
Don't stop.
Oh, there's my right arm. Oh, my arms.
In my body.
Okay, that was it. Oh, my triceps. All right, I already don't like you. That's good. That's good. I like it.
Okay. Next one. Very similar. Bend at the waist so that you're exactly your upper body's distance from the bar. So my body's like an L here. Hands are directly above my shoulders, like my arms are right overhead like this. Hands, boom. Elbows stay in, and you bend your elbows, bring your head close into the bar, like right under the bar, and then you extend away, boom.
Your triceps don't hurt already, they will now.
Oh, yeah. All right, let me see.
Tricep extension. Go until it hurts. Hands closer together. Yep. Yep. Feet further back, Nancy. Do you feel that?
Yeah.
More?
Yes.
Nice. You feel it in your triceps?
Yes.
Good. Never, ever, ever using rote movement. Always paying attention to the sensations and searching for the path of least resistance. Search for better alignment. Search for more effortless movement. We're bringing the principles of Tai Chi into calisthenic movement.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Wowzers. Are you feeling it?
So weak. Oh, my.
Did you count them?
13.
Oh, I thought you did more than that.
14. 15.
There you go. Give me 20. Give me 20. You got it.
16. 17. 18.
You got it, you got it, you got it. 2 more.
19. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah.
21.
Oh yeah, going for it.
Hey, I had to have that bonus point.
Stretch those triceps.
Bend your arm this way to stretch the tricep out. Anytime you work a muscle in a powerful way, in a strength building, metabolic kind of way, you want to stretch it the opposite way you used it. So if you're doing curls, when you finish, you want to stretch it by opening that arm to let that muscle open. It's going to keep the muscles more flexible, let them oxygenate quicker. All right, good work. Good work. Next. Butt is directly underneath the bar. Directly underneath the bar. The feet are pulled in close to the butt. The hands grab shoulder width apart. Palms facing backwards away from you. Here. Inside grip. And pull-ups like this. Assisting with your legs as much as you need to. And you're going to go until you feel it.
You're going to make us like pull all the way up.
No. Butt right under the bar. Yep, grabbing like that. Good. Yep, and go. 1, 2. Use those feet. 3. What? Yep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh, okay, I'm so weak in my upper body.
16. that's how we learn. That's how we learn where our limits are. And seeing you try to do those, I can see so many more possibilities you're going to have on this bar when your upper body gets just a little bit stronger. I can totally see how many more options you're going to have, and it's going to totally change your options on the ball as well. So don't
have different options. I mean, I used to be a jungle gym girl, a rope climber. I can climb ropes. It's just,
right.
I can do it again.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right. And now you're going to grab your ball, and you're going to find the wall. And the ball goes right at the small of your back, and your feet are just a little bit out in front of you. And we got squats coming down so the leg is even with the floor. 1, even with the floor. 2.
You're coming to tabletop?
Tabletop. Boom.
Okay,
Don't keep that support of the ball behind your back, and you're going to count how many you can get. You're going to go to your max.
Okay, so we gotta do it on the door because I have wainscoting everywhere here.
Yeah. Small of the back, feet just not too far out in front of you, just a tiny bit out in front of you. And you squat down, let the thighs get as close to level as the floor as you can. Good, and count them.
4.
Count them, and you're going to go to your max. Do not quit. Push and see how many you can actually do.
7, 8, 9.
Melissa is averaging 100 on this.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
job, ladies. Path of least resistance. Don't resist the tension. Feel it and let it move. Visualize the energy moving through the body. I hear that breathing. Good stuff. That's how you know when people are working, when you can hear them breathing.
That was 50.
50?
50.
Nice. Stretch it out. Stretch it out. So once you work your quads, to stretch your quads, you should pull your heel up in your butt. Yep. Stretch that quad out. All right. And let's do some core. We got the upper body. We got the lower body. Now we're going to do some core. Ball starts a little further away than normal. Arms are like fully straight. Come down for knee hang. Boom. Crossing the arms. Liquid crunches, curling up as far as you can comfortably. Back down. Extending fully. Curling up as far as you can comfortably. Back. Not swinging yourself, so we don't want to do this with the hips. We don't want to do that. We want to curl up as far as we can. Extend down. Now it's this opening and extending that's going to make this so wicked. Boom. Get it, girl. So you're gonna be back a little bit more than usual, legs over. Yep, you should be relatively supported. Relax down. Can you relax your hips, Nancy? Because it looks to me like your ball needs to be a little closer to the bar. That's good. Count. Ball. Oh, we'll move it to wherever it needs to be so it doesn't slip. Yeah, that looks pretty good, Nancy. You're going to cross your arms, and you're going to curl up and down. Count them. 2. Try to keep your hips from rocking if you can. If they do, that's all right. But you'll get more core work if your hips don't rock. Always count your reps, because that's what's going to let you know where you're at, and it's what's going to push you to do more next time, and that's what's going to make you grow. You can count your reps and see your strength getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
15.
Nice.
17. 18.
Very nice. Using the breath as a part of that movement. I like how you're using your arms, Nancy.
23. 24. 25. 26.
Nice.
27. 28.
Beautiful.
30.
Good, relax. You got 30, Nancy?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. What are you on? Nice. All right.
Stretch that
You
out.
guys. Yeah, no, that's great. I love that. Great stretch. All right. You guys think y'all are done? Ha ha ha. Same position. Boom. Here, on the small of the back. Legs curled around here. Extend up, back down to here. As many as you can do. Yep. Yep. When we're doing this kind of work, it's not about how pretty, not about, yep. So neither of you is going all the way into shoulder stand, and that's perfect because you're keeping your core activated. We're training that lower abdominal. That's a necessary muscle to be strong in your shoulder stand. What? Come on, fire. That was in the shoulder. Say what? Great work.
All right.
How many was that?
30.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And coming up. Little bit of core. Little bit of core. Now we're going back to circle ups. Diagonal. The further back your feet are, the more weight you're getting, and the higher you're going to be, which is going to work more the upper shoulders as opposed to the chest. Big circle, big circle. Breathing through that whole movement. So we just set up a circuit, and now we're repeating it.
So that was too easy.
Say what?
I said, oh, this seems too easy compared to the first time. Maybe I need to step back even further.
Yep, if it's too easy, step back with those feet.
I'm shaking.
Good. Shake and bacon. Don't forget to count them. That's how you're going to see your progress. You're going to see your progress in numbers before you see your progress in body composition. You got to change your numbers before you change composition. Very nice, very nice. Use the breath. Say what?
I said, okay, that's good.
How many was that?
30.
30.
On my toes.
Nice. Good strength in the body. one of the reasons women hate push-ups is their cores don't tend to be strong enough to hold the body straight like that, and she's strengthening that line in her body right now. Yours was really strong too. That makes it a whole lot easier.
To stand more than, because when you're do like a regular push-up, one, it puts so much pressure on the wrist.
Wrists, yeah.
And then like I feel like there's more weight, whereas this, it helps kind of balance the weight.
Good job, Nance. So the cool thing about having this sequence on one of your hangouts is you'll be able to do this sequence again tomorrow or the next day and compare, and you'll be able to do it along with yourself, and you'll be able to see how much longer you can do it, how much quicker. Like, you know, whatever your max is today, your third time doing this, you'll be like double that, you know. Okay, back to triceps. Same thing. Boom, hands out in front of you, elbows under. Yep. Focus on the extension of the back of the arm. I love the sounds. It's the body talking back to the mind. What?
13. 14. 15.
Good job. Do you remember how many you got last time?
15.
15 both times. Good.
That's really hard.
You always want to try and match your second set with your first. Sometimes you won't be able to, depending on the exercise. You might can get more in your second set. Did you stretch them? Stretch the triceps out. The easiest way to stretch the triceps out, Nancy, is this.
Yeah, when I was doing that before, I thought you said to do it the other way, so.
No, you're going to do it that way. I was demonstrating if you're doing curls.
Okay, gotcha. I was like, okay, because
That's actually tightening the tricep, not stretching it. That's contracting it.
All right.
Okay. We had those. No. Pull-ups first. Butt straight underneath the bar. Straight underneath. Yep. Hands, palms facing the other way. Palms facing the other way. Yep. And shoulder width. Boom. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Bloop. What is 30? Nice. Good job, ladies. Y'all are both making crazy sounds, so I know y'all earned it.
You know it's working.
You know you earned it when you make crazy sounds.
Maybe I'm a listener.
arms tomorrow. Brushing our teeth is gonna hurt, Nancy.
All right. Okay.
Got a new one. Hang on, hang on.
All right, so I typically do this against the wall, with my feet against the wall, but I'm going to try it here because I don't have a wall close by, so I'm hooking my feet under the edge of the bar so that I can come here with my belly button over the center, and then liquid crunches here the exact same way. I'm not activating my hips to bring my whole back up. I'm only using my spine, curling my spine as far as will curl, and opening it, arching it. You can cross, or you can reach. Boom.
Across the chest or back?
And a smaller ball. Use that ball. That'll work way better than the huge one. What'd you say, Nance?
Oh, did you want me to get a smaller ball?
Yeah, get a smaller ball for this move, for this exercise. Not this. Not trying to hips. Yes. Nice. Breathing deep. Tai Chi principles. Feeling the energy move through the body. Beautiful. Using the breath. Nice. Beautiful.
Slowly.
Y'all are really going. Nice. Stretch it out. What? All right, and now we're back down to the low body. Back to the wall, squats. Twist the camera for me, Nance. Thank you. And count them up. Feet just a little bit in front of the body, not much. So all we really have to do when designing calisthenic programming is think about the major movements we can do. We can push away, we can pull towards ourselves, we can push the legs down to stand up, we can push the legs out, we can push the legs in, and all we got to do is design motions that do that. We can use anything in the world. But my favorite thing is body weight training. Low weight, high reps, which is the best thing in the world for sculpting. Sculpting the body, shaping the body, toning the body. And with body weight exercises, you can use Tai Chi principles, which you can't really use with weights and pulleys and bow flex thingamabobs.
Oh.
I mean,
40.
nice. 60 and 40. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. And now sitting at the bar. Turn your camera back to the bar for me, Nance. And we're going to finish strong. Because y'all just been chilling. We're going to finish strong. We are doing side kicks. 30 side kicks, then maxing out on leg raises. One arm. You do yours one arm. She can use two.
I'm 20 unarmed already.
You said you wanted to burn. Nice, Nancy.
Let's try.
Beautiful. Try one arm, Nancy. See what happens. Oh, she's using the opposite arm. Nice. Nancy's using the inside arm and Char's using the outside arm.
Yeah, that's weird. I can't do the inside.
Char can't do the inside arm. Nice, Nancy. Yeah, she's having trouble staying straight, but she's rocking it. How many?
18.
Right. 19. 20. Nice. 10 more. So one thing I like about mixing calisthenic training in with the bar work is that once you feel the tension inherent in things like push-ups and pull-ups, everything we do on the bar feels easy in comparison. It's a great way to learn to focus the power in the body, and then that power can be applied on the ball. Maxing out on your leg raises. How many is that, Nance?
30.
Awesome. Now give me your max leg raises on that same side. Count them. Nice. I think Melissa's maxing at 40. So that's been one of her weaker exercises since we started. Beautiful form, Nance.
I'm sorry. What?
Find more balance. Beautiful. So just in case you're wondering, Nancy, this whole philosophy has come from our sculpt and burn sessions, where we're focusing on toning rather than dragonfly ballet type stuff. Nice. How many was that?
50. I will never lift that leg again.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Stretch it, step off the ball if you need to, stretch it, because you got to do the other side, baby doll. Nice, 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 nice.
Gripping the quad on the bent leg.
What'd you say, Nance?
I was gripping the quad on the bent leg.
Ah, gotcha. Stretch it out, shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. And other side, yes ma'am, 30, and then max. Nice, Nance. I love that y'all each use a different arm, like it's easier for one arm than the other. Yeah. The key is using the arm on the outside of the ball. Yeah. All the way down on the side. There you go. So notice how I'm not correcting your form here, Nancy?
Yeah, thank you.
I'm not interrupting your flow, I'm just letting you do it. That's what we do in Sculpt and Burn, is we're trying to get the movement. We're not perfecting anything, we're trying to burn the calories, sculpt the muscles. We need to do work. We don't need to hyper-focus on how to do stuff. But as you do these reps over and over, it's going to be way easy for me to style your one-handed side kick once all your muscles know how to make that movement. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. That was 30?
Yeah.
And leg raises. Booyah. Hit it. Use the breath. Tai Chi principles. I won't bother telling you guys what's next.
Stretching.
Nope. Nice. Sweet. Stretch it in every direction you can find it. Nice. High intensity interval training. High intensity interval body weight training. Yeah, whenever you guys can move, you can come back to camera.
Well, that ought to help my rockabye because my hips are going to be strong.
That ought to what?
Help my rockabye. That ought to help my
right.
hips. Of course, since my low back too. But.
That will definitely help your rockabye. That'll help your everything.
Oh.
Very, very, very good job, ladies. So, first impressions. What did you think of your first body juggling bar high intensity body training session?
It was great.
And how is it different for you?
Concentrated a lot more on the upper body that I really need. I mean, I need everything, but I really want to be able to do jungle gym bars and things again. I used to love that. Of course, it would help with my vertical pole. I don't have the upper body strength for the vertical pole to pull myself up and flip.
Right. This bar can teach you that strength and that movement very easily. And I actually need to send you a video that, well, I forget who found it first or whatever, but we saw on Facebook of a girl training a girl that does professional bar dancing, and of her training routine, how like the reps she does to train those parts of her body.
And she has all those vertical bars on the wall.
Yeah. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen that. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Insane.
It's crazy. But watching her do those movements, I realized most of those movements we can train on our bar.
Yes.
Right? So like, make ours bigger. This kind of movement.
Oh, yeah.
This kind of movement.
Yes.
This kind of movement. All of that is the moves that they're using on those bars. So all I got to do is watch more of their training stuff, and I can break down stuff like that for you. How did it feel for you? Because you haven't done any of that kind of training with me yet, have you? That's what Melissa's been doing 6 days a week and 4 and 5 days a week.
You get shredded instantly. I feel like when you're asked to do your max, you go so much further than you think you can. Because you normally feel like 20, you're like, okay, I got 5 more, 2 more, and then you give up, and you still have so much in you.
Right.
So when you're asked to max out, it's like you're almost encouraging yourself. You're like, come on, let's do more, just 5 more, let's go, and it's more of a like build yourself
until
up.
your leg just doesn't lift any longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
say that again.
Your leg just won't lift any longer. I mean, cause especially it's not like it's got to be pretty. It's just lift it.
Yeah.
I may not be able to lift to walk out of here, but.
Right? Might need help getting out of bed tomorrow, but
So tell me what your experience with going to your max was. How did that shift as we went through the session?
Oh, it was awesome. I tried not to psych myself out on the second time saying, oh, you're all burnt, you're not going to be able to do this. I wanted to beat my first.
Right.
And, it's all right if I didn't, but that was my goal. I didn't, I really wanted to do more pull-ups because that's a goal of mine, to have a stronger upper body.
Right. Well, what I want you to do is take this session and do it with Angie, because Angie's going to eat it up.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys will push each other, and your strength is going to increase far quicker than the kind of exercises we typically do in Dragonfly.
Yeah.
Your strength is going to increase far quicker, and that's going to allow you to control your body in much more fun, acrobatic ways, having that extra strength.
Yeah. Well, and I'm not any different than Melissa, other than the fact that I don't have the discipline, apparently, because I have a gym. But I really do want to be cut. I don't want to be so that there's that real six-packy thing, but you know, I wouldn't mind not having this third breast. You know, I know boobs are a big deal, but that's not where it belongs.
Right.
And I like my arms.
Well, so what we've gotta start doing is doing more of these kinds of sessions, and then you need to do these sessions during the week in between each session. Do it 2, 3, 4, 5 times through the week, and you'll be getting the same, you know, scenario. But here's the thing, and this has been stated in many different ways, and I've seen this very clearly with Melissa, is that when people hire personal trainers, they're not paying for someone to tell them what to do so much as someone to make sure they do it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You know, so it's like she's paying me because she knows that if she does, she's going to work, and if she doesn't, she'll think about working.
Yeah.
You know, and so that is an important thing to understand as someone that's training in and of you, like yourself, as someone who is investing in personal training, and as someone who is charging people, you know, for personal training. And actually, I haven't taught. I don't remember. Do you just have memberships, or do you charge for private training also?
I have done private training. I have a fear when I do it that I push them too hard. So I guess because my first person I had personal training with was someone who had just had gastric bypass and had lost immense amount of weight quickly, and he couldn't stand up and do a leg lift, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, that guy needs a physical therapist, not a personal trainer.
Right.
And personal trainers aren't trained to rehabilitate things that don't work. They're trained to make things that work stronger.
Yes.
And so that was not an ideal client for you.
No.
You can make this work any number of ways, but I've been doing it for a long time, and by far it works best in the personal realm, one-on-one training. I'm moving into the group stuff now because people just keep asking for it, and just like always, I'm learning important, beautiful, you know, lessons from it that probably would not have come without it. So that's what made us focus on Sculpt and Burn, for example, which is as much as all of us love Dragonfly, Sculpt and Burn is style of working out, high intensity body training, interval style working out, gives far better results in terms of shaping the body, in terms of body composition. Ultimately, Dragonfly is way more like moving, you know, spiritually and creatively and whatever, and Dragonfly will never go away. But what we found with the group stuff is that the Sculpt and Burn is much better for the bottom line, and that when the people come in and get the Sculpt and Burn and they start to get little tastes of the Dragonfly, they then want the Dragonfly, and then you get a private client. So I did the workshop last time for 4 weeks and got 2 private clients out of it, and this time I did it and have 1.5. So I might end up getting 2 out of this one also. So that class that I taught 4 times, I end up getting money for months because of that experience, right? But if I only had that $40 or $50 from that 1 hour and that's all I was going to make, it's really not worth my time for all we had to do for setup and, you know, promotion and like whatever. It wouldn't be worth it just for that. But having that ability to charge for the private training and understanding the actual value of it, like I've done it long enough to see the results that you get from it, and now I'm seeing those results in different levels because I've seen it for the body, mind, spirit for a long time, but I'm really seeing it clearly because of Sculpt and Burn, and because of Melissa, I'm seeing how good it is at the bottom line for just really affecting body composition in and of itself. So the potential is awesome, and there are all these different directions, and this is how everything I create works. Like, you can't ever find the bottom. It just keeps going deeper and deeper and deeper. And you just follow the rabbit hole, you know, because, like, you got anything better to do? I really don't. So,
Be willing
so
to change it up, yeah.
say what?
Be willing to change it up to what the
Yeah.
client needs, to what you're seeing is bringing the client in. Personally, I think you need the sculpt and burn first, at least for the people that I've had here, because they're not strong enough to do dragonfly. They've got
Right.
to build up their core to lift those legs and to roll underneath. It's sad to say that, but we're not really that physically active in the state of Maine. It's, you know, in the
Right.
winter you sit and drink beer. In the summer you sit and drink beer.
Well, you gotta look through the body juggling bar hangouts, and you'll find the ones that say sculpt and burn, and there's probably 4 or 5 of them as we were kind of codifying which moves would work best, which were simplest and work the most important muscle groups. And you can find all that stuff on there, and you can start using that with, you know, Angie and any of your group people as well. It's a much more approachable way to do the bar. You get in a lot quicker, you get a lot more movement in, you end up learning a lot more about balance because you're moving more instead of like thinking and breaking things down. And then it's really easy to take people into more challenging stuff once they get all those basics. So I would definitely suggest going through that stuff, and eventually it will be codified in the teacher training that we're developing right now for sculpt and burn, but that's, you know, that's still in the process. So,
Yes.
and actually we should include her in the Google Doc. It remind me, and I'll invite you to join. You have Gmail, right?
Yeah.
Remind me, and I'll invite you to join the Sculpt and Burn doc, and so you can read everything we have now, and then, you know, add your own 2 cents in your own color.
Okay.
It'll be fun. We get a crowdsourced document. And what's neat about Google Docs, and I didn't know this until I did it with Donna, like, you can be like editing something, and I can see your cursor moving, and I can be writing something else, and I can like.
Okay, so I was wondering.
It's,
so you can
it's real time, like chatting, so I can like erase your stuff as you write it. Like,
like,
it's
oh,
really,
no.
it was this mind trip where we were like, what the hell? And then like she would talk, and I would change the words as she was writing them. You know, it was like awesome. So remind me, and I'll invite you to that document, and between all of us, we'll figure out what Sculpt and Burn really is going to be from.
I don't have a Gmail account, but I do have Google Docs, so somehow
I thought you had to have a Gmail to access Google Docs, but I'll invite you with whatever your email is, and if it doesn't work, then you can get a Gmail account, because you need one nowadays anyway, because you got to, you know, it's like, how do you put stuff on YouTube if you don't have a Gmail account?
I use my Yahoo account.
I
I
thought they'd put all that under one umbrella. But anyway, yeah, we'll talk more about that later. Great work. Do you have any thoughts or questions about high intensity body weight training?
No,
High
I love
intensity
it.
body weight training.
I'm sure I'll be really, really sore tomorrow.
I bet you will, and tell me where and tell me how much. It's a type of work you haven't done with me before.
Right.
But when I'm training myself, that's what I do. I don't get on the bar and do dragonfly when I'm training myself.
Right.
I do push-ups, I do pull-ups, I do sit-ups, because that's what works for composition, for shaping. It wasn't right, but you know, but it's not either or for me. So I don't do one or the other. It's like I get my workout, I get my play. It's like everything gets taken care of. To everything, turn. Okay, so great stuff, Nance. Do this at least a few times this week, and I want to know how many times you do it. Do it with Angie, and then we will do tandem and improv next week.
Okay.
And I won't be there, so enjoy.
Oh, all right. We'll miss you.
Bye-bye.
After that.
Bye.
Great work.